Hello, welcome to Writings from the Hills. My name is Lori. This week I'm spotlighting a unique book just because it was actually published by the city of Ironton. This is the annual report from 1956. And this actually comes from our genealogy department, which means it's always available. And it's just a little thin magazine style type book. But if you are interested in local histories, especially from the 1950s, this has got some really interesting things. They have the Festival of the Hills parade, and it's got all kinds of pictures of the floats, including the high school queens of that year. The front cover is a sky view of Ironton, and it actually was published by the city of Ironton, and it shows the city manager, who was O.M. Wiseman, the Board of Trade, and then it actually goes into how the city government works, and then a lot of pictures in this. So it actually has the city council, which included D.E. Corn, the infamous Ducky Corn, and Arthur Lang, Lawrence Cloran, there's Edward P. Newman, and then there actually shows a picture of the council in section. It talks about, which is fascinating, the finance, the municipal directory of who's in there, and apparently we didn't have a mayor. It was the city manager at the time, and that was O.M. Wiseman. And the municipal judge was Honorable J. Gallagher. And it talks about the finances. So here's some facts for you. In Upper Township, the Ironton tax rate for general operation, there was 2.68 mills inside the limitations. Let's see. The tax rate for 1950s Ironton for Upper Township was $24 per $1,000. For Hamilton, it was the same amount. Let's see. Personal property in Upper Township was worth $9,400,670. And like I said, it has all kinds of different information. Talks about the receipts, how the city operated. There are tons of different photos throughout the book about the local leaders and office holders. I like this. Kind of curious to see. This says who gets this tax money. So there's actually a graph, and 24 million apparently. 16.67% went to Lawrence County. 55.83% went to the Ironton School District. 0.83% went to the Soldier's Bonus. And let's see, the city got 26.17%. And in the city, the majority went to general operating expenses. So, like I said, there's then it even talks about where the general funds came from, which is interesting. The general funds, which listed was $248,274.12. 12.2% was from parking meters, which is kind of weird because we don't have those anymore. Liquor permits was responsible for 11.28%. So that's kind of interesting. It talks about the bonded debt that Ironton had, and we had $1,119,000 in debt. It talks about the court activities. It also has the police department and a photo, and the fire department and the photo. Now, they are labeled, which is really good, because a lot of times these old photos do not get labeled. And they got the sewage treatment plant. So this is just a lot of information on Lawrence County, and it shows a lot of the office holders. And this is from 1956. We've got other versions of this, like from different years. So it's just a wealth of information, not just for genealogy, but for anyone who's looking about local history. Or if you're just looking maybe even for your ancestor who may have held an office, this is a great place to start. Like I said, this is only available in our genealogy department, so it's always available as long as we're open. And this is the City of Ironton, Ohio Annual Report from 1956. I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you next time.